Hello everybody. Today we're going to be making a very simple ham and cheese omelet. Very simple ingredients. I have 3 beaten eggs with about 2 tablespoons of water added to it, which I'll explain in a minute. Some shredded cheese, some chopped ham. You can add other things like onions, mushrooms, green pepper, etc. Some people just like cheese. So what we'll do, I've got a pan with some melted butter, kind of medium heat. I'm just going to go ahead and add the eggs. When you hear that, that sounds good. I'm going to cover it here in a minute, but for the first little bit, I'm just going to let it kind of bubble. Speaking of bubbles, if you see some forming, just put them out. About this time, I go ahead and cover it. Now the water that I mixed in with the eggs is now going to steam and help cook the eggs top and bottom. You see a bubble form? Pop it. Now, this is going to take a few minutes to get to where you want it. At this point, the eggs are starting to set a little bit. You can see that. But still too much liquid, so we kind of do this. Get the liquid off the top, let it run down into the bottom of the pan. And you may want to cover it again for another minute or so. So it's been going another minute or so. You may notice I have a 300-degree oven going. I've seen other videos where people assemble their omelet and they're good to go. What I like to do is actually assemble the omelet, and I have an oven-safe pan. I throw it in a 300-degree oven for about 8 minutes or so, and that cheese gets all melty and gooey, which is the way I like it. So now we're starting to set up. You can see that it's taking a shape that we want. Still some liquid here. And it's important that it slides around in the pan because I like to flip my omelet. It's not quite ready for that, so I'm going to give it just another 30 seconds or so. By now we should be about ready to flip. This is always a dicey proposition, but it takes some practice. There you go. Now I'll let it rest there for just another minute or so, and then I'll assemble. Now we're ready for assembly. I'm going to go ahead and turn the oven off, move the pan off of the hot burner, put some cheese, then some ham, rest of the ham, kind of distribute it evenly on 1/2 of the omelet, rest of the cheese, kind of just fold it over on itself. That's how easy it is. Then we go into the 300-degree oven. I'd say 8 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this pan. Now, if you're not used to throwing pans in the oven, you might forget to use an oven mitt. You'll make that mistake one time, and you'll always remember. So, as you can see, cheese is nice and melty, and it's ready to go. Plate up, there you have it. That's the simple omelet. Thank you.